And we're live. Welcome, folks. It's Friday Fungi. We're playing Weird West Cthulhu. And we are on the home stretch of this campaign. We are dealing with supernatural guns. Found out that the whole town has gone into the mines. And we had a preacher that had neutered himself, put it on an offering plate, and apparently the group didn't like that, so they burned the church down. And I believe the deputy had gotten supplies before the church was burnt down. I think he got kerosene and dynamite and stuff in some crates.
Yep.
So we're at that point. We're in a big empty town. We got dynamite and kerosene, a church that's burning down, and everybody knows what their guns do. Well, Corbett, the sheriff, and
the Undertaker.
The Undertaker. Is it Mortimer?
It's Mortimer.
That's right. So, folks, what are we going to do?
Sheriff, I don't think we have any choice but to go look in the mine.
The sheriff's already walking towards the mine.
I say we just dynamite the opening of the mine closed.
Still have to go to the mine to do that.
Well, obviously. Thank you.
I had this desire to say, let's nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Yeah.
What's a nuke?
Nuke?
Well, yeah. What's a nuke? Anyway, so yes, resurrection gun.
So you guys start walking towards the mines. You pass through town. Mortimer, you have a dead horse, a dead cat following
No, I
you.
don't. They burned.
Oh, yeah,
you
he
burned them
burned them
down
up in the
the other
barn.
barn. That's
We
right.
burned them down.
I thought
There was a pile of something following him, though.
What's that?
There was a pile of something following him. You know, that body was still following him.
No, we
You know, the
burned
body
that
burned up in the
too.
barn. Like,
Did he finally trick the body into the thing? I don't remember.
Yes, we
he
did.
He got
Yeah.
pretty much all of it in there. So it's gross. It's awesome.
Burn,
Smells great,
baby,
though.
burn.
Burn, baby, burn. So
smells yummy.
as you're walking there, you're passing there's a big lake that the town is sort of around. No one gets water from it because it's a salt lake water. It's a salt lake. Nothing lives in there. It's kind of gross. As you guys are walking around the lake to get to the mine, you see... Well, let's find out what you see. Everyone give me spot hiddens.
As he's helping.
Yes, I made that.
So I'm assuming most everyone passed.
Could
Yep.
someone roll for me, please?
Oh, sure. Hold on. You get a double zero.
Corbett, you're too busy checking out the sheriff's gun.
Yeah.
Which one? That's the worrying part.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Those that passed, you notice in the distance near the mouth of the cave, it appears to be two larger people dragging a smaller person into the mouth of the mine.
Are you seeing this? Well, somebody's obviously there.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Well, that person's all right.
I say, hey there. I say, hey.
Hello there.
The distance makes it hard for them to hear you, but they kind of hear you, and they sort of scuffle into the mine even further.
I was going
And
to
quicker.
say maybe we shouldn't let them know we see them, you know, considering how many of them are in there and how crazy they seem to already be.
As you guys make your way to the mine even closer, Sheriff, you notice a small boot through a lot of the tracks that are going to the mines. You'll recognize it as Little Pete's boot from the grocery store.
Well, when they said they had them all, they weren't kidding. Oh, they got the youngins in there too.
Yep.
That doesn't bode well.
What on earth are they doing in there?
Marching, marching, marching.
So you guys make it to closer to the front of the mine. I'll let you guys decide how you want to sort of get your plans in motion.
Sheriff, I hate to say this, but we can't just blow up the mine. It looks like they're keeping people prisoner in there.
Well, yeah, that would be my assumption as well. I'm not keen on just blowing up the mine with people in there anyway, since I'm not in the business of just murdering folk.
Well, the doctor is, so we've got that.
Why, I never.
Why do you keep saying that?
Because she kills people all the time.
I don't kill people. God does.
Ouch. Son of a beeswax.
The question becomes which one?
I am just an extension of his hand.
That's pretty funny.
Oh dear. There's the usual stuff that you would see outside the mine. There's the mining carts. There's tools. A lot of safety hats that seem to be abandoned. Or what would pose for those back in the day.
I'm all OSHA ready. I'm putting on a safety hat.
Me too. Since they seem
Basically
to exist
a metal. It's like a metal bowl with a strap in it.
Do we got any steel-toed shoes laying around?
Sadly not. Oh, give me 1 second.
Oh,
So,
Go
are we
ahead.
gonna lay like dynamite down just in case? We probably should.
Mortimer doesn't go down.
I'm not going anywhere where there's random dynamite laying around.
yeah.
All mine is in a box.
Well, I guess that box needs to go somewhere.
Well, it wouldn't be just lying around. It would be carefully placed by a professional.
The point is, we don't know who else is outside, if anybody, and I don't want to be there and they see it out here. They already seem pretty keen to die. I don't want them taking the rest of us with them.
Did
Well,
a
maybe we
child
can
come into the
camouflage it.
Ma'am, do you work with dynamite?
I lurk with propane and propane accessories. It's kind of like dynamite.
So what have we decided to do?
We're going to go to California and open up a butane shop.
You're gonna invent butane and then open butane.
Well, until that happens.
We're gonna rename ourselves Hill.
Nice. Deputy, I'm assuming you've got your supplies.
Yeah. I had them at the church.
Well, everyone left the church to go to the mines. Are you sticking around the church to watch it burn down, or?
No, I went with everyone. We've been standing outside of the mine talking about what to do with the dynamite.
Good stuff. I just wasn't sure what you wanted to do with your pile of dynamite and kerosene.
The kerosene I'm going to go stash somewhere like under a shrub.
Okay.
It's
much
just this
dynamite you
random.
got? Because we could possibly just carry it, split it up
Yeah.
amongst ourselves.
Yeah, we could. I mean, it was like 2 cans.
Worst comes to worst, we just kind of let things happen and drop it where we stand. If things go tits up, well, it's kind of already done at that point, ain't it?
Yeah. And then the dynamite, I could just write the word picnic basket on the side of the box, and they'll think it's a delicious lunch.
What the hell's a basket?
You're a strange man.
It's a picnic basket.
A picnic.
Hey, boo-boo.
All right. I was just curious if anyone's trying to use the mine cart. That's all.
Oh, there's a mine cart?
Bad.
Sure, we could
Yeah.
try to use the mine cart, I guess. But also, I don't know if we want to do that.
I'm just throwing out ideas. I'm just curious what people want to do. That's all.
I don't know how much dynamite does he physically have? Does that would matter in terms of us trying to figure out what to do with it? Because if it's not that much, then we can just each take X amount of sticks and
It's a crate, from
Carrot.
what I remember, right, Matt?
It's a small one, so it'd be like 10 sticks.
So you got
yeah, we
5
can
people.
split that up.
Does anybody smoke?
Everybody should smoke.
I don't.
Just trying to remember, see if anyone brought lighters or matches
Everybody
or whatnot.
smokes in hell.
Sheriff smokes for sure.
I have in the previous days had a lighter, so
Okay,
I believe that's the law.
fair enough. I'm just making
All the ways.
sure we're all prepared. That's all.
I also happen to have a gun that happens to spit fire, so I don't think fire is a necessity. Is going to be a problem.
It's very true. So, you guys start to make your way into the mines. About
a boot.
15, I would say maybe 15, 20 feet in, you notice that the tracks for the mine cart stop. They don't seem to go very deep into the mine. Almost like it's there for show.
Well, I take one of the lanterns that would clearly at least be there for show towards the front of the mine off the wall.
The lamp, like the torches and stuff, seem to go further into the mine. That doesn't seem.
I just take one of them down though, just to have with us.
That's
Okay. As you head on further on in, everyone make me a listen roll.
I
46
make
made it.
97.
And someone roll for Leah.
Leah rolls a 37.
So those who pass, you swear you hear someone having, like, they're just murmuring, like, sounds like people talking, almost around the bend of the mine shaft. Those that fail, it sounds like the ocean.
Oh,
It's just like the ocean under the
I just motioned to everyone like.
Okay. So you'll see that the mine shaft is in front of you, and it veers to the left and to the right.
Bro, which way is it talking coming from, left or right?
That's the problem. You do hear the murmuring, but it is a cave. It tends to echo. You're not really sure if it's left or right.
I motion to the deputy to check the right side, and I check the left side to see if we can see anything.
Okay. Deputy and sheriff, give me sneak rolls.
This should be fun at base.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend some luck on that. I'm gonna spend that 10 luck to make that.
Okay. Matt, how you doing?
I fail.
Okay. We'll deal with the sheriff, and then we'll deal with yours. Sheriff, you walk through. As you're walking towards that part of the mine shaft, you sort of bump like a pickaxe or a shovel or something, but you stop it with your foot before it clangs onto the floor. Like one of those like almost had a bad day kind of moments. But you saved it. And as you make your way further and further, you notice the mine shaft opens up, and there's a lot of gold. Like a mountain of.
You kind of examined it, just like, because it like, is it processed gold or is it just gold ore?
It's just gold ore, like just big pieces of greenish gold rocks.
There's sure to be a dragon in here somewhere.
Now, as you get closer to the gold, you notice that the pieces are too big to lift and carry quietly.
He's not particularly interested in the gold anyway. He's not a
I'm
greedy man, so he notices and makes note that this is weird,
Yep.
but he doesn't mess with it.
No problem. Now, Matt,
No.
as you are making your way to the right, you're creeping along quite silently. The problem is, as you make your way up, you just seem to find some loose rocks or whatever, and you step on it, it sort of swishes and hits just rock on rock kind of noise, and you hear someone just go, "You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Quiet, idiot. They'll hear us." And it's just further mine shaft.
Okay, I'm gonna backtrack the way I came.
Okay.
Bad noises.
Where do you go?
Back to join the group.
Okay, you join the group.
Was there anything else on the tunnel I was in, or is it just stop with the gold pile?
It's just that's where everyone seems to drop off gold.
Oh, so it's just like a dead end with gold at the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you sort of make your way around the mountain of gold, there seems to be kind of like a makeshift smelting area, like where they would break off chunks and melt it down.
Okay.
But
I'm just making sure there's nowhere else to go in this tunnel before I head back.
yeah, there's nothing in there.
So yeah, he goes back.
And as you get back, you notice the deputy makes his way back as well.
You find anything?
Yeah, there sounds like there's a couple people down there laying a trap for whoever goes down the tunnel. I didn't recognize the voices.
Okay. Nothing on that end.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, we got to go that way.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to get to them before they fortify all of the walls. I've played Dungeon Keeper too many times.
I'll let you guys decide how you want to handle guards, quote unquote.
Oh, I mean, they already heard you, so I don't see any point of being particularly stealthy about it.
They just heard something.
Well, I mean, they know somebody's in here. Is my point.
Maybe.
From what you said, from what you told me, they said it sounds like they suspect somebody else is in the tunnels.
Yeah.
They don't particularly know who it is. They just know somebody's down here.
Yeah.
It could be a good friend of theirs who just hasn't announced himself yet.
True. So I don't see a reason to go in guns blazing. What I'm saying is it would be ready just in case.
They're
And we
just waiting
proceed
for
as
Gabe
normal.
to show up with snacks.
They could be waiting for one more of the folds. You don't know. Could be waiting for one more person that.
Well, you know, there was one person up there that's roasting on an open fire right now. That ain't down here. Either way, like I said, we don't go in
I try to stay towards the exit.
Look, do you want to live forever?
Actually, not too keen on dying at the moment. I had my thoughts.
Death is a doorway.
Well, I think I might have a bit more of my lifespan left.
Well, then you go first.
I'm not going in there. I want to be out toward the surface where there's room to move and not be underneath all of this stifling rock.
All right.
So it might be kind of bad for you to fire your hand cannon in the caves, deafening your party.
Not until they are towards the exit with me.
Something along those lines, yeah.
Look, we just can't hang out here at the entrance all day.
Well, while y'all are talking, Sheriff's like, you do what you want to do. I got a job to do. And he starts down the other way.
I'm coming with you, Sheriff.
All right.
I promise.
No, Mortimer. This is something the sheriff needs to do alone.
And what's funny, the sheriff stops and looks at you like, it's in your contract too, son.
I'm just kidding.
That was well timed, though. So the party goes forward.
All right.
You start making your way back, and the deputy sort of signals to everyone, this is
The shit deputy.
the shit deputy. Oh, yeah.
Pretty good.
The deputy sort of is like, this is how far, kind of motions like, this is how far I got before I heard those guys, so you guys can take your time and inch forward kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you start to see that part of the cave start to split off again. So there's a left and a right. This one's more like a T-juncture, though. Like it is a sharp turn. So you can't really see without getting up to the edge.
Yeah, well, that's the first thing, is to peep around the corners. So, again, I motioned to the deputy. You take the left, I'll take the right. And I want to at least peek around the corners before we just go walking along. All, woo! Yeah, it's a beautiful day.
Okay, so you guys make it up there. As you guys inch along the walls, you start to notice deputy, you notice a pitchfork sort of not waving, but just sort of moving like someone's breathing. And Sheriff, you notice I would say it's probably someone's hat more than anything. Just before you get to the edge, like you kind of see a bit of them before you see eye contact kind of thing. Like they're waiting for someone to come around the corner.
Okay. What the sheriff does is he reaches down and gets a nice-ass rock. It's big enough to throw.
Front of the hat.
And he wings it around the corner. Not trying to hit the guy, just trying to make a noise on the wall to make him turn.
I need to make a quick roll here. Let's see. Let's see how much of an idiot these guys are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you toss the rock. I'm assuming you're tossing it to the opposite side, kind of thing. Like straight down the middle, or like down one of the hallways. Like
Down one of the halls. It wouldn't be like straight in front of us. I want them to turn around. One
Right.
of them to turn around.
So you toss it, and the one with the hat sort of turns, hears the noise, and then motions for the other guy to say, "Hey, did you hear that? Come with me." And he starts to walk in front of the walkway. So you start to see the pitchfork coming out.
Motion for the rest of them to get further back in the tunnel.
And then the guy with the pitchfork looks down the hallway and sees you two standing there.
Well, that was the plan. So, like, what I want to do before he gets all the way there, I'm run across to where deputy is. I want to jump this guy.
Okay. Deputy, what do you plan on doing here?
Well, I mean, he definitely sees us, right? He's coming out.
He's coming around, like you see the pitchfork coming, and just before he's getting to the entrance to say, "Hey, who are you guys?" I'm giving you guys an opportunity to do like a sneak attack kind of thing.
Or better yet, I motion at the deputy that he's coming, the one that he saw is coming.
Yep.
So I can run around the corner and get the other guy.
Well, I'm
Or
gonna
wait
get
for the other guy to come to see what the hell the commotion's about. Either way, I want to get the jump on the other guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get against the wall. So when the dude comes around the corner, I'm just gonna have my shotgun like where I could just jam it right in his gut.
Okay, so the guy comes around, and the guy on the right comes into basically the middle of the mine shaft, and you see him standing there with his pitchfork, and he turns and goes, "Hey!" and he starts what you guys are doing.
I look at him and put my finger across my lips like shh, and I've got my shotgun. It should be touching him practically.
Yeah, you've kind of put it into his gut kind of thing, and he's standing there with the pitchfork, and then the guy goes, "Zachariah, what are you doing? Let's go." The guy turns back and sees him standing there, and he sees a piece of metal stuck in his gut. Oh shit! Zachariah, you okay?
Sheriff, are you gonna run around and interact on that guy?
Yeah, I'm gonna run around and grab that guy.
I'm out of things.
It's like I was planning on doing it before he actually turned around. I wanted it to all be one smooth movement. But you kind of just left him standing there in the thing. It's like, oh.
Well, because I thought as I shoved the gun in his gut, you were going to run around.
I wasn't expecting to like leave him in the hall though. Like, all right, let's go.
I thought they were going to have
You're doing that. I'm running to grab this guy.
Okay, so
Straight up football tackle his ass down.
allow me to sort of narrate this. So he sees a gun in Zachariah's belly, and he goes, "Oh shit!" And that's when the sheriff just bolts around the corner and like spear tackles this guy.
Perfect.
I'm assuming that's what you're doing.
Yeah, perfect spear.
Yeah.
Talking Roman Reigns spear.
Give me some kind of roll. Give me.
What you want, brawl?
Yeah, let's go with brawl.
Yeah, 53 out of 75.
Yeah, beats his 94.
All the little win he thought was his.
He just drops, and you just hear that kind of thing.
I immediately clock his head on the back of the ground to keep him from making any more noise.
And then Zachariah kind of turns and goes, "Avery!" And kind of grips he knows he's got the shotgun in his gut, but he kind of wants to like turn to help his friend kind of thing.
That would be a mistake.
And he kind of like realizes it's like, it's that moment of like, I'm kind of in a bad place here. Avery's knocked out on the ground.
Gets up and dusts himself off and puts his hat back on.
Yeah. And Zachariah's just standing there with his pitchfork.
I suggest you put that down, son.
He drops the pitchfork, clatters to the floor.
Put it down, not drop it. Goddamn idiots. Do I recognize these guys?
You do. You recognize Zachariah and Avery. They're one of the many miners that are in the town. But you do notice something a little, pardon the pun, fishy about how they look.
I will not pardon that terrible pun. I will not. It's not pardonable.
Mm-hmm.
It's a death sentence.
Their eyes seem a little wider, skin a little paler. You're pretty sure Avery had hair.
I have
Once.
far larger problems than his lack of hair follicles at this point.
It was a nice mane of chestnut-colored hair.
Look, man, onset baldness happens in people. Perhaps
That
it's
happened so
factual
quickly.
statements. I'm not going to ask questions. These people are completely out of their mind, so apparently they're all cultists and shave their heads.
Seeing as our doctor has chicken feet.
I'm beyond asking questions.
Yeah.
My gun shot fire. It's not supposed to do that. I'm just done.
Yep.
I've seen a decaying horse. I don't know if it was dead or not, but it was definitely falling apart.
So Zachariah is standing there, not moving. What do you want
I
to do?
started dragging Avery back towards our little tunnel area.
Okay. Drag Avery there. Mortimer, Corbett, and the doctor are seeing you guys drag an unconscious body back where you guys are.
Do you need some help with that?
That depends. You got something time up with?
I do.
There's probably rope. Being a mine, there's probably rope.
It's
Give
a
me
fake
your
mine,
damn
though.
Doc, you got to give me your damn tore up leggings. I'll tie him up with that.
All right, if you must. Here.
Thank you. Tying him up with some torn up pantyhose.
We don't have pantyhose.
She did.
Hey,
Leggings.
She did.
Leggings.
She had
She
leggings,
did.
but now she just has chicken feet.
Yep.
They're ripped to shreds already.
Yep.
I am learning to embrace my deformity.
Not a deformity.
It's an individuality.
That's
Embrace
right.
it.
That was forced upon her.
Right now. Ain't that how
For all-
genetics normally work?
For all we know.
I don't think we ever have a choice where we come from.
Yeah.
She
That's
could have
true.
been born like that.
I don't know if she was or wasn't. I hadn't seen what's under that skirt.
Certainly not.
I'm not judging, ma'am. I'm just saying. I don't know if you came like that already or not. I don't know what
Zach's
happened.
just
to you.
watching you guys do this, and he's just like,
Zach, have a seat. Just have a seat.
he sits.
You're not gonna hurt you. I didn't want to hurt him. I just didn't want y'all been making a ruckus.
Look, I promise. If anybody has to shoot you, I'll shoot you, and you'll come back to life.
No, you're not allowed to shoot anybody. Ever. Ever.
Oh man.
Such
Now, has he tried shooting things that were still alive?
Nope, but I'm willing to try.
I'm
Okay.
not.
I'm willing to try.
He hasn't tried anything like
What are you looking at me
Not
for?
up for discussion.
Tastes like chicken.
Sure it does.
Oh no, you don't, mister.
Ah,
I don't know. You're
So-
in.
What do you guys want to go from here?
Time
It's
to
like dungeon crawl.
interrogate.
I'm gonna have a little chat with Zach to see if he's talkative enough to tell us which way to go.
Oh,
So he's sitting there.
Now, Zach, I'm not exactly sure what's happening here. I'm just curious to find out where my townspeople went. I don't know if y'all have done anything wrong or not. Like I said, I didn't want to attack you. I just didn't want to make a whole lot of ruckus and causing a whole lot of problems that didn't need to happen. We can all just exist peacefully. Now, I had a little talk with the preacher. He told me y'all was having a meeting here, and he invited us. I just want to see what's happening.
Well, you're all invited. Just some people didn't want to come. So we made them.
That's not right, neighborly.
Well, it's the time of the Ascension. And sacrifices need to be made. So the priest told us to bring everybody in town down here so we could give to the great Father Dagon.
well, how are we going to get these people out of here?
Well, you guys can't leave.
Doctor, can I borrow your foot for a second?
Oh, I don't know if we want to show my foot. Do we want to
Oh,
show
of
my
course.
foot? Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
Just sit down right next to him and give me your foot.
Corbett, what are you doing?
I got a bad feeling about this.
I do too.
He's going to answer some questions, and I'm going to show the sheriff how we get shit done.
Needed one answer. That's all I needed was which direction.
How do we stop this?
You can't. We did the rituals that we were asked of. We brought the sacrifices down.
Have you already sacrificed them?
Well, no, they're down further in the mine.
Where in the mine?
And he just sort of like gestures down to the left side of the mine.
I'm afraid, but
Yes.
we don't have much of a choice.
I'm afraid he ain't being straight with us as well. Can I roll psychology?
I know.
Telling us the truth now.
Yeah, give me your damn foot, Dom.
Yeah, I passed that. 33 out of 58.
He's not being truthful at all.
Oh, Zach.
Please let me interrogate him,
Tell
Sheriff.
me which way it is.
I would like to take the doctor's foot.
I'd
One
like
of-
you to
one
calm
of her-
down just like 5 seconds, Corbett. Damn. Let
Sorry.
me talk to the man.
All right. I'm just saying.
She's not
Gonna
stable.
pull up-
apparently. She's got this
Pull up one side
gun
of
that
his
puts a hole in the side of a.
No, I'm
This is
just going
bad.
to take her claw and shove it in one of his gills.
I was just trying to have a nice conversation. Why'd he get violent all of a sudden?
Time is of the essence, Sheriff.
That's right. We want to get some shit done, and we need to figure it out. Now,
You
how
know he's
is
lying
this
to
the
me, and now I
way
have
that
to
we
hurt him
go?
because he's lying to me. He might have been straight if he thought we were on his side.
All right.
It's too
Fine.
late now. You done ruined it.
I haven't done it yet. I just said
You
what I
won't
was
let
going
you
to play my
Zach basically just looks at you guys. Zachary just looks at you guys and goes, "Why the hell am I going to help you guys? She's been touched by the old hag that lives in the walk-in house. You guys clearly have the cursed items. You're here to try and stop us. Why the hell do you think I'd help you guys?"
So I'm going to
Oh,
take
good
my
point.
foot and dig it into his thigh.
Okay,
You
Give it
don't
a
want
roll.
to dig into his thigh. You want to dig into his tails.
We'll start with the thigh.
I was
Maybe
just
we'll
gonna
go
hit him in the
else.
head. The moment's lost. It's fucked up now. Knock his ass out and let's go. We're wasting time.
All right.
The magic is lost.
give me a
It
roll. Doc.
was.
What roll?
I mean, the conversation worked so well with the spider.
You said that you were digging your nails into his or your claws into his thigh.
Yes. If my cat will get off of my surface here, I will roll for it.
Well, you have a kick, and I would think that there's like a bonus to that. So that's probably what I would go with.
I mean, we converted the pulp. It's all in a brawl.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay, 34.
So you put your foot on his leg and you dig your nails in, and just like you expected, the guy reacts. He's in a lot of pain. Then he pulls out a knife and stabs you in the leg.
I dig my claws in deeper.
It's fine. He hits you with a 0-9.
Oh, shit.
And you take 6 points of damage.
Oh.
Big shit. See what I have.
I'll let everyone else respond accordingly.
Yeah, the sheriff sighs and then just kicks this dude as hard as he can, up his head against the wall to knock him out.
Okay, give me a roll.
45 out of 75.
Yeah, you bounce his head off the side of the wall, and you hear that noise that people make when they go unconscious, and the air comes out of them.
I don't know why.
I'm gonna
I
make
try
that
to do
roll.
things in a rational way. Let's go.
I'm following the sheriff. For
Roll.
once, I'm doing what I'm told. I'm not shooting anybody.
What are you doing?
I'm following the sheriff.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm walking off. Like whichever way he said to go, I'm looking to see if there's another way.
Well, it is a T juncture, so he said to go to the left.
So I'm going to the right.
So you're gonna go to the right. Okay.
Yeah.
You go to the right, and
Slowly. I'm like, I'm not rushing. I'm going slowly because I expect there to be more of them.
yeah, you're going. The path seems to get thinner. Not so much that it's like uncomfortable or anything like that. Just it's not as wide for everyone. It's sort of makes it a little thinner, and then it opens up into like a spot, and there is what looks like a pool of water in the middle of the room.
Now, I'm not exactly accustomed to things like this, but something about that says that's not a good idea.
Especially because there's no light, there's no lanterns or torches in this room, and that pool of water is the source of light in this room.
Yep, not liking this. Well, who else came with us? Because right now it's just me and Mortimer. It's the rest of you say something.
Did you guys stay there? What are you guys doing?
Well, I'm going to follow the sheriff.
The sheriff's just tired of babysitting the nonsense.
You guys go that way. This is what you see. You see the narrow path comes out into a clearing, and there is a pool of glowing water.
Okay, Sheriff, I've stuck with you this long. I do not like where this is headed.
I mean, I don't know what's happening, and I'm not.
Wanted to get this out of my life. I ran all the way across the country to get this out of my life, and I want no part of it.
You know, I feel like as awkward a time as this is, you seem to be having a come to Jesus moment. What the hell are you talking about?
I settled in the wrong town. I thought I had put this shit behind me, I was wrong.
All right, can we stop and go to what this shit is?
Okay. That priest in this mine, everybody in it, can I explain it,
Yeah, go ahead.
James? Okay. Everybody in this mine, they're deep ones, and
Well, yeah, they're deep in the mine.
they're
What's
deep
that?
in the mine, yes. However, there's a damn it, Sheriff, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but that's okay because we've seen some shit.
I just killed a man that tried to kill me after he was dead.
Yeah, I know. See, where I come from, there are people that live in the sea, and they try to walk on the land like men, but they go back to the sea because it is forever a part of them, and yeah. So anyway, I don't want to be a part of it anymore. So I tried to get as far away from the sea as I could, but take the girl away from the sea. Can't necessarily take the sea out of the girl. The priest here is from that sect of religious nut cases, and I don't want any part of it, but they keep trying to drag me back in.
So they fucked up my entire town just to get you.
Wait, are you saying that you're a fish?
You know, of the things you just said, that is like...
I lift up part of my shirt, and then I let my little gill flub.
Just burp at him with your gills.
Yeah. Surprise! Can we just go?
No.
I don't like the looks of this pond at all.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't make you come down here. I kind of have to go.
Okay.
It's in my job description. You can do what you want to. In fact, all you civilians can do what you want to. In fact, I prefer you go do what you want to. Hell, go disembowel that guy you guys decided you want to stab. I will arrest you after
Actually,
I'm done
I am going to
here.
go back and check on him. Make sure I didn't actually kill him.
Okay, you go back and you see that Zach is still unconscious up against the wall, but Avery is gone.
Great.
Great.
We're all this will not bode well for us. Yeah.
I could have swore I told you guys.
You have a boat too?
Well, we did time up with my hose.
He squirmed his way away.
Yeah. Oh.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm going to make my way back and find...
He's just around the corner. He didn't make it far.
As he's trying to crawl away, the doctor just comes up to him like a raptor and puts her claw right into his spine.
Wait. Hey, Kim, can you stand on one foot and go, caw?
I probably could, yeah.
Doesn't mean she's gonna, but she could. So you guys all leave the pool, catch up with the doctor, all that kind of stuff. I'm assuming.
I'm going to let them know that Avery escaped.
Yeah.
And that's just the exact thing that he says to Corbin. I could have swore I told you tie him up.
I did.
You tied up Zach. You did not tie up Avery.
Well,
I
Avery
did
was
not
the one that
tie
was
up
awake
Avery.
when she was supposed to be tying him.
I had two stockings. Come on.
I used your pair of stockings to tie.
Little late pal. Little retconning.
Yeah.
I apologize, James. I thought I made it clear that like Avery was the one I wanted tied up because he was unconscious right here. Zach may get away. I don't think we tied him up yet.
No, we tied him up. He's the one that I tied
That was
up.
the one that.
Oh, so you tied up Zach? I meant for you to tie up Avery. So yeah, Zach's tied up and knocked out. I was like, I thought I told you to tie him up.
I misunderstood.
Clearly. Well, however it is, Avery's gone. Zach's still there, tied up and knocked out. So
Look,
yeah,
you gotta give her kind of a break. After all, apparently she's a fish.
I can believe it with the way her mind works.
Oh,
You know, it
What's
seems
that
around we have
myth
something
about
about us,
fishing and
Mr.
memories?
Purple.
hey, at least his purple washes off.
Yeah. You know, I don't know whether I should have chicken or fish for dinner.
Oh snap!
You watch your mouth, mister.
Look, I
Yes.
feel like you're gonna have to treat him a little bit better than that if you want to get that out of him.
Oh, that was kind of
Saying
foul.
that's just not how you treat a woman if you want something from her.
You're right, Sheriff. I'm sorry. That comment was kind of foul.
That, sir, is almost grounds for me to shoot you in the foot. No
Boo.
more puns.
Bad puns.
No
Such
more
bad
puns.
oh.
All right.
Well, there was nothing else in the room with the pool, or is it just that one area?
Well, there's the one area with the pool, and then there, that was to the right, and to the left is where you assume that Avery went.
Well, we're just gonna have to follow him.
Okay, so you head down. You head down that way. Get
Wait,
some.
are we all going, or are we just going to flounder about?
Assuming everyone's following.
The sheriff stepped on his foot as hard as he can.
Yes.
Grinds his foot
You
in.
did that on purpose.
I sure did.
Oh, man. A rock lands on Mortimer's head.
Just for the hell of it?
Don't make me hurt
Bigger
you.
rock falls on
Don't
his
make me actually hurt you, because I will.
head. Dear Lord.
If I'm gonna die, I want it to be in peace.
I'm sorry. I'll shout right now.
All right, grab his legs. We're dragging him back to the pool. We're gonna drown him. Let's go.
Yep.
I don't think he's going to drown you guys.
Is he one of you?
I promise I'll clam up.
Probably.
Is he one of you? Cause like I'm gonna try. If he doesn't, then
I lift up his shirt to check for breathing organs.
What, Mortimer?
Mortimer? No.
Mortimer is who I'm talking about drowning.
Oh, I thought you were talking about, yeah.
No, I'm
The guy
talking
that's
about the pudding
unconscious and tied
machine.
up?
Oh,
No. So you guys, Zach's still on the ground. Avery's gone. You guys are following the way that you think Avery went. It seems to be going to a I guess like a mine shaft, like elevator. It's already went down, but you can look over and literally see that it just goes down like 10 feet to another spot. And there's rope that you can pull it up, like it's like a dumbwaiter almost, but it's big enough for people. What do you guys want to do?
Are we willing to go down?
I don't think we really have a choice, do we?
Deputy,
Yeah,
what do you want to do?
I'm just kind of following along after the sheriff.
Okay.
It's like going down seems to be the only way to go, right?
Yeah, so you guys start pulling the rope to get the elevator to come up. You notice that it comes up pretty easy. There's no weight in the elevator, so clearly you're not having somebody ambush you. There's enough room for 2 people to get in the elevator and go down.
All right, deputy. If you hear the shouts of my impending doom, get the hell out.
Sure
Now
thing,
get on the
sir.
elevator.
So
Well,
the
it's
sheriff's,
obviously me they want, so I'll go with you, Sheriff.
so the sheriff and Corbett are in the elevator. I'm assuming that the deputy is using the dumbwaiter thing to lower them down.
Yep.
And
Also,
then
Doctor, you know, that pile of gold looks pretty cool.
Y'all don't know nothing about that pile of gold. I didn't say anything about that.
yep.
I just said there was nothing down there.
except the sheriff. Yeah,
Hmm.
you guys bring it down,
I got my rifle ready just in case.
and you see it comes down. It's another mine shaft, but you can see a light sort of end of the tunnel, and you see shadows walking, and the murmuring that you thought came from the 2 guards is actually much louder down here. And it does sound like chanting.
Okay, well, I get off the elevator.
Okay. Assuming Corbett will follow.
Yeah. I have a feeling that rocks are going to fall.
Okay, so you guys get out of the mine shaft elevator, and the deputy, I'm assuming, is going to bring the elevator back up.
Yep.
Right? So he brings that back up. Who's going on next?
Guess we don't have a much choice, Doc.
Actually, I was going to stay up here and keep watch. We can actually know wherever he went. He could still be up here.
All right, I'll go down.
So
Mortimer, go down.
Deputy, are you going to go down with him?
I thought somebody had to work the dumbwaiter.
Yeah, but the doctor's saying
Oh,
that she's
yeah, that
gonna
can be
stay
me.
back.
Okay.
So Mortimer
Go
and
down
the deputy go down in the elevator. And you see the sheriff and Corbett standing there, kind of motion you to be quiet. And you see the light at the far end of the tunnel, I'd say about 40 feet away, and you see shadows moving, and you hear chanting.
You know what they're saying, Corbett?
It's a
Wow.
familiar chant from your childhood, Corbett.
Oh, it's a childhood tune.
Well, this is what you heard when you were a kid,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
you never really understood the words. You just know how to say the words.
I mean, then I relay that to the sheriff. Also, I pull out my hand cannon. I'm showing. I'm going to tell you, Sheriff. These people cannot be saved. If I must sacrifice myself to save you guys, I intend on taking this hand cannon, shooting the ceiling. You guys run the hell away.
I do have dynamite.
And
Oh, you do?
Yes. Yeah, we all point to our dynamite.
Okay, that's true.
Just keep in mind that, you know, if you do get killed, I can just shoot you.
The gesture is appreciated.
Yes, it is.
Could we not do that? Because, I mean, her dying might be what they want to begin with. Just saying.
Yes, but if I shoot her, she'll come back.
But she'll still be dead.
Well,
She'll just
Dead
be
is.
moving and possibly try to kill us.
deadish. Deadish.
No, that guy was pretty dead, Mortimer.
But he was already dead when he was shot.
That's my point. He said he was going to shoot you if you got killed. So
But what if he shoot me before I got killed?
Why
That's
did you
right.
want him to shoot you before?
Doctor,
Ooh, doctor. That's right.
if you don't mind, could you make me a listen roll?
Who's beatboxing, by the way?
Think
Y'all hear my music? My bad.
I'm sorry, were you addressing B there?
Yeah, I need you to make a listen roll.
Alright, this thing is acting weird. I only hear about 2/3 about what people say. 17.
Sorry? What'd you get?
17.
Okay, so I'm assuming you pass. You hear a squelching noise. Just sounds like goop.
Ooh. I shine my light around to try and find the source of the goop.
You don't see anything. You just hear you ever did you ever pull something out of something wet out of something and it just makes that noise of pulling out like that noise?
I'm sure I've done surgery to pull organs out.
Yeah, where you pull something back and just like the vacuum just sort of makes that noise. And with no water, like no air in there, and when it pulls off, it just makes that popping like a kind of noise kind of thing. But that's what you hear in the mine shaft in front of you.
I'm going to see if I can see anything.
Okay, well, it's a straight mine shaft. Where you hit the T juncture, there's to the right where Zachary's still tied up, and straight on in is where the pool was.
Okay. Well, it's wet. I'm guessing it's coming from the pool. So
Could very well be.
I'm gonna duck to the right and check on Zachary.
Zachary is unconscious
Okay.
and tied up.
And the sound is no louder here then, right?
Correct.
Okay. Can I like mute my light? So that I'm not seen?
Yeah.
Just have like a thing you can put over it or...
The problem is that there's torches in the mine, so it sort of doesn't
okay.
do.
So I'm gonna be seen no matter what I do.
Yeah, so you're not really seeing nothing, but you just see the torches that head down to where the pool of water was.
And the squelching is still coming towards me?
Like, it's weird. It's echoing now, so you don't know really where it's coming from. Because it honestly sounds like it's coming from behind you now.
Oh, I turn around quickly and see if anything is behind me.
There's nothing. Just tricks of the mines.
What a strange day this has been.
Make me a spot hidden.
Okay. 66. Did I make that? Yes.
Wait, what's your spot hidden?
73.
Okay. You notice way down where the pool was. One of the lanterns on the wall goes out.
Can I see what's putting it out?
Nope. And then the next one goes out. And then the next one goes out, and you see a little glow at the back of the hallway.
Oh no. Okay, so if I go down the mine, there's nobody to pull me back up then,
Correct.
or is there?
You are correct.
Shit, so I can't just go down there. I'm gonna do this stupid thing and call down the mine shaft to the others.
Okay. You guys kind of hear her, but not really. Like, you guys have sort of made your way away from the elevator thing. So it seems to fall on deaf ears.
Hmm. Well, I'm not sure what to do here. What do you think I should do, guys?
They're not there to help you.
Because if I go down, we're trapped.
Yep.
It's on you.
It's all on you. You can roll idea.
What would
Yeah,
your
I'm gonna
character
roll
do?
idea. My character rolls idea. And gets an 85. Does that make it?
What'd you get?
Yes, it makes it.
Okay.
85, which is what my idea is.
You know that if you go down there, there's no one. Like, it's really hard to get up the elevator. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's just way harder. That, or you could just run down the other mine, or the way you came in.
Oh yeah, but then I'm abandoning the others.
What did they do for you? Mortimer makes fun of you every day for killing people, quote unquote. Corbett never said thank you for patching her up, or the sheriff.
I said thank you.
This is a hell of an idea.
Everyone seems to take you for granted, Doctor. And now with the chicken legs, they don't seem to. They seem to be making fun of the feathers that are always around. What's worth sticking around for that?
Mortimer
You know what,
subconsciously
screw it,
is
they're my
not helping
friends.
the
I'm
situation.
going to.
Hold on a second. What was that, Cher?
I said, as Mortimer goes down the hall, down in the tunnel, not helping the situation at all.
Hey, Doctor.
Okay, so I actually am going to go back down to the entrance and see if I can find a weapon or something.
Okay, so you head back down the entrance.
Maybe is there maybe salt around?
No, this mine has no need for worrying about clearing out snow.
Because I was thinking, wet sloppy thing. It's maybe a slug, maybe salt. Wee. But no.
Which way are you
Okay.
going? Are you heading down that the mine shaft that you came?
No, actually, I'm going to go towards the pool because I want to see this thing.
Okay, you taking your you turning your lantern on or your torch?
Well, there are still torches, like you said, so I probably don't need it right now, really.
Well, the ones that are closer to the little pool have gone out. You've seen 4 of them go out now.
Okay.
You're gonna head
Did we
that
all
way?
take a dynamite, by the way?
Oh yeah, everyone's got 2.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to make my way towards the pool then.
Okay. You make your way towards the pool. The lanterns are out. The glow is still coming from the room where the pool is, but you don't see what made the lanterns go out.
And there's nobody else in here?
You don't see anything on the ground. You don't see anything in front of you. You see the glow from the where the pool was.
I'm going to take a torch from the wall and a still lit torch, and relight the ones that went out.
Okay, you relight the ones that were out. You find that they're a little hard to light as they're wet.
Okay.
But they do eventually light.
All right.
You make your way into the pool.
I'm not going into the pool.
No, the room where the pool is.
Room where the pool is. Okay.
And you look inside. There's no liquid where the pool was. There's just a glowing quartz. You would say that's probably about the size of, I don't know, probably like the exercise ball that's behind me there. It's just glowing.
It's just glowing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The lock door.
And then it feels like the room, all the light from the hallway goes out. Like someone closed a door. And all you have is the glow of the quartz in the middle and your torch or your lantern. The lantern, for some reason, doesn't seem to be giving you much light, especially with the corridor closed off.
I shine my light at the corridor to see what happened.
It looks like a smooth rock wall.
Oh. I touch it.
As you put your hand on it, you feel it doesn't feel like rock. In actual fact, you can actually push your hand and it pushes into it. And you find that you can't take your hand off.
Ah! No! Ah! I put the lint down. I go like this, like, ah!
And the
Pull myself away.
wall doesn't let go of your hand, and you see an eye open up.
Ah!
And teeth form around where your hand is and close in on your hand.
No!
Not as much fun as in
No.
gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
Good old ones.
Yeah. I'm
What
about
do
to
you
die here.
do, Kim?
I take my lantern and
But you
shove
put
it
the
at the
lantern
eye and try and burn it.
You put the lantern down and you're dealing with one hand stuck in the wall. How are you going to reach it now?
Well, I'm going to reach down with my other hand and pick it up again.
I think that would be kind of hard with your other hand stuck to the wall.
Would it?
A little bit.
Mm.
Unless you want to try and use your chicken feet to pick it up.
Mm. Actually, I'm going to use my chicken feet to stab the eye.
Okay, so you bring your foot up to kick the eye.
Yeah.
The eye gets a foot full of chicken feet. It recoils back like one would expect when stabbed in the eye.
Mm-hmm.
And then bigger teeth come up around where your hand was, where you got punctured before, and just bigger teeth come and close in even more and start pulling you into the wall.
Well, then I'm going to take both feet and jam it into the wall.
Okay, you jam them into the wall, and
And shred like
Fine.
like crazy. I'm going to shred like crazy.
you make marks, like your feet are doing what looks like damage, but it just reforms itself again.
Okay. Can I light my dynamite with one hand?
How are you going to light
One
it?
hand? Well, it can't be that far to reach the fire from the lantern. especially if I'm sticking a stick of dynamite out.
Right,
It's
but to
gonna,
get it into
like,
the lantern,
have a tip that I
there
can.
has to be a hole for the lantern, the stick's wick to get into, correct?
Yeah.
How are you going to fit that in there while something's trying to drag you away by its teeth?
No, that sounds like a dex roll.
Let's make that a very, very hard dex roll.
Okay. Let's see. 91. No.
Okay, as you try to light the dynamite, as your one hand is in the wall, and you're reaching down to the lantern to try and light it, your hand sort of tries to get the wick in, and it knocks the lantern over.
Okay.
Now, there's good news and bad news. The bad news is you knocked over the lamp. The good news is it rolled closer to your feet.
Okay.
So you can try to do something again.
I'm gonna try and pick it up.
Okay, so are you dropping the dynamite? How are you going to do this? Putting it in your teeth? What?
Well, I'm gonna try and pick it up with my foot.
You don't seem to have a problem. It's basically almost like you have hands for feet kind of thing. You have no problem picking up the lantern by the handle.
Okay. So then, am I able to reach the dynamite to the lamp then?
That's not a problem now because you got it closer. Yeah.
Okay.
So you
I'm
light the
going
wick.
to light the wick.
So now you have, I'd say about 15, 20 seconds of dynamite waiting for it to go as this thing is chewing on your hand.
You know what? I'm gonna take a stupid shot and throw it at the crystal thing.
Okay, so you throw it at the crystal thing. Stick of dynamite's burning away. The wall seems to be sucking you in. You're kicking, you're screaming, you're trying to do whatever it is to try and get this wall, quote unquote, to let go of you. And then the dynamite goes off. There is a big reverberation in the room. You are not feeling very good about your ears popping. And you contemplate how you might want to deal with your injured ears as this blob sucks you in. As the dynamite did no as you see, the dynamite did no damage to the quartz. Made a big hole.
I think it's heart or something.
The rest of the group, you feel a big shake. And if everyone could make me some dex rolls.
Nope.
Everyone else, could someone roll for Leah?
Not roll for Leah.
Okay.
I made
Got
mine.
her. She got a 59 from me. For Leah.
You got a 60 from me, so. But
Either way, it's probably not good.
If you pass, you dodge the rocks that are falling. If you don't, you take 3 points of damage.
I barely passed.
Okay.
What the hell was that?
You can definitely tell it was dynamite. You've been in a mining town for some time now. You know what that feels like.
No, apparently we've never been in the mine, though.
No, you've never been in the mine, but you've felt dynamite blasts before. I mean, progress is progress.
I'll say it, giggity.
Well, wait a minute. What happened to the other stick of dynamite?
What do you mean? That is a good question. It was eaten. That's some explosive indigestion.
So, I'm assuming
I'm
you
so
guys
sorry.
Still
I-
moving forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to patch my bleeding head up.
Is the chanting still going on?
Yes, the chanting is still going on, even with the rumblings of the dynamite.
Nice. Well, okay. Sneak forward.
So you guys all make your way forward. You get to where the light is, and you notice that there's where the light is like a mouth opening with a little awning, like something you could almost stand on, and then to the exact opposite seems like a pathway that goes down further, and it goes down.
Sheriff, this keeps going. I'm not sure how much further down we want to keep going.
I don't think we have a choice in the matter.
Especially if people are setting off dynamite above us.
There's
I don't
one
wanna be-
person that I'm aware of that had dynamite up there, and if that just happened, it's probably not good.
I don't want to be trapped down here.
If you want to turn back, now would be the time. I've got to keep going.
All right, we'll stay with you.
So you guys gonna go to the down the path, or are you gonna check the awning first?
I'll check the awning.
As you make your way up to the awning, you see it allows you to oversee like a whole big canyon. There's like stalagmites and stalactites, and you look down and you see the whole town is in this cavern.
Wait, what?
Everybody from the town is in this big opening.
Oh, okay. It's everybody from the town. I thought you were like saying the whole
You
town.
say it was the whole town? That's what you thought you were saying? It was a whole town down here? No, you mean all the people.
Yeah, I meant all the people. Though that would be kind of cool to have the whole town like remodeled back down here.
Yeah. Now, don't change your rules, man.
But you see everyone down there, and they're sort of stadium gathered around this one platform in the cavern. Basically, all it is just a rock surface that's higher up than the others. And you notice Little Pete, Ma Tabby, and the doctor on this podium of sorts.
Wait, the doctor?
The doctor is there. She's passed out on this podium. There are men in robes that are standing there, and they seem to have something in their hands. Can't tell what it is.
So, like, this would like be the perfect place for me to stand up and say, "Devils, you good night." No. Okay. Sheriff, you got to come see this. They got the doctor.
Hell, how the hell did they manage that?
They got Ma Tabby too, and Little Pete.
Not Little Pete.
They got
Not Little Pig.
I'm just kind of looking with awe with the stalactites that are hovering menacingly over the whole town of people.
Yep.
and
Hey, you guys.
your hand cannon.
Yes.
You do notice that there is behind this the podium, so to speak, where this like rock podium is, there is a massive underground lake, bigger than the one that the town has behind them. This, like, I want to reiterate, this cavern is huge, larger than a football stadium.
And when you say huge, are you talking man huge or woman huge?
I'm talking cyclopean.
Okay.
If only I could punch you.
And in the pool of water behind the podium, you see what looks like bubbling and runs of red.
Hmm.
And then you see one of the other members of your town that are not in robes brought forth, thrown in front of the men. They're saying something in a language you don't understand. They bring her to the edge of the pool of water and they cut her throat. And
Oh, hell no.
they throw the woman into the water. You see the water just sort of like the blood from her just run out everywhere.
Shoot her.
And then, hang on. The bubbling water goes towards the woman. And then this massive, blubbery fish man thing starts to pull its way out of the water and picks up the woman and eats her. Mortimer and Sheriff, make me sand rolls.
Oh, please. Whatever it is, I passed.
I made it.
3.
I made it.
Apparently, with all the shit you guys have seen, this is no problem.
I am not even worried about the giant fish. I'm trying to take stock of how many it looks like your sacrifices here. I need to save those people. I don't know how. But
I
need to
credit
save
my sanity roll. I would like points back.
No, you can't have that. Can't have that. There's no crit in your sand roll.
So that is the scene you guys see. Do you
I
relate
pull out
this
my
back to
rifle.
Corbett and the deputy and whatnot?
I pull out my rifle.
Do not shoot yet.
That's a big target.
I know that's a
It
big
is.
target, and that's a big thing that could be coming towards us. We don't know what the fuck it is yet.
No, we're just saying if they're gonna sacrifice somebody else, what if it eats the thing after it turns?
What?
Just to reiterate what this thing looks like, it is basically it's a giant with an anglerfish face.
And when we say big, are we talking 1933 King Kong?
I would
Thank
say that's an accurate statement. It
Okay.
could swing at airplanes, kind of thing.
Ew. Ew. How did an airplane get there?
Like
What is an airplane?
Maybe
Tell me
100
here.
feet tall. Maybe 3 stories tall. Yeah.
It's fairly
I
large.
don't think your rifle's gonna do much to it.
Then let me shoot.
Let's not alert them to where we are. Maybe if you want to go shoot, go down there and do it.
How
Or
many
wait for me.
You're here to save people, right?
I am. If you want to go be a distraction, by all means, be a distraction. Just don't do it next to me.
All right.
Ah,
Get out of here.
Sheriff, I think I'm just gonna shoot it with my hand cannon.
What? Part of don't this be a distraction right next to me, or you're not getting.
Get the hell out of here. Go.
I gotta say those people. You do what you want to. And the sheriff starts trying to figure out how to get to the people on the platform.
God.
All
Deputy,
right.
what do you want to do?
I guess go towards the side of the ledge and see what these guys are looking at and arguing about.
Everything that I've mentioned, that's what you start to see. If you don't mind making me a sand roll, because this thing is way bigger than what you're used to.
And what if he does mind?
I don't mind. I'm just not allowed to legally at this time. My attorney is advised.
And I'm sure
I'm
the lawyer-
making it easy.
Okay, good.
Well, that's a hell of a thing.
It is. Corbett,
That's it. You're good.
Did you go up and look yet, or are you still hanging back?
Oh, I have a pretty good idea of what's going down.
Okay.
I don't want to be here.
No one really wants to be there.
I know, and I know the sheriff told me not to shoot the thing with my hand cannon.
Don't shoot the thing.
Don't shoot Dagon with the hand cannon.
Shoot the thing. Shoot the thing.
I'm gonna shoot Dagon with the hand cannon.
Shoot him with your RPG.
Okay. Now, are you going to shoot him, or are you going to shoot the big pointy stabby things above him?
I'm gonna do. Ooh.
She ain't
I'm
thinking
gonna
about
shoot.
that.
I'm gonna
She ain't
shoot
thinking about
the. No, I did.
Now,
but
I feel like you
that's
should be in character.
plan
Would Corbett rationalize this?
B. Well, Corbett would not, but that seems like it might actually work.
It does, but we're gonna do this in character. Would Corbett shoot that?
Corbett would shoot. Well, I
Let's
know
make
what
this
my
fun.
plan.
Let's make this fun. Would Corbett shoot that?
Well, let me ask you a
Corbin
question.
shoot the
Would you
ceiling,
shoot
or
the
would
ceiling,
Corbett
or
try
would
and
you
hit
shoot
it
the
from far? Because keep in mind, this is like a hand cannon. The further away you are, I'm pretty sure the harder it would be to hit this thing with just a hand cannon.
Yeah, I think I might go for the ceiling.
I mean, you can definitely try. Just the distance that you got
Where's
to.
the fun in that, dog? I mean, come on. Would
I know,
Would Corbett really shoot the ceiling, or would she try to shoot the thing?
She tried to shoot the thing.
All right,
She tried
so
to-
Corbett comes up. You guys are like, guys, gotta be quiet. We're going for a distraction. And Corbett just literally just walks up and just.
Now I need someone to roll for me.
All right. I roll an ot 7. Ot 7.
The only person that does not react to this, other than covering his ears because the sound hurt, was the sheriff, because he fully expected Corbett to shoot.
Can you roll for me? 46.
4d6, sure.
That's all.
It's a bit of a distance.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
also the size of a tall building, really.
You get 10 points total.
Oh,
So you
No,
hit
11. Sorry, 11.
You see like the big explosion off the side of its like it hits sort of like a part of the neck, but it doesn't do nearly as much damage as you thought it would. Like it does damage. You see the mark on its neck and it cries out in pain, and you see everyone just sort of like, oh, what, huh, what kind of like everyone's just startled, and Dagon just is like bellowing, and it echoes everywhere, and it's kind of frightening actually.
Now, James,
Yes.
hear me out on this. What I would like to do is have the sheriff run back up to where Corbett is, knowing the nonsense that she probably just tried to pull off, and push her hand up so she takes a shot at the ceiling.
So
that's a great idea.
Corbett tries to line up another shot.
And the sheriff just goes boom, so she shoots the ceiling.
As
Yes.
she fires, the sheriff puts the hand up, and the hand cannon hits the ceiling.
Yes, that is what Corbett would.
And in very loud voice, because he can no longer hear, if you're going to shoot it, at least shoot the ceiling so you do something to it.
Give me a luck roll.
Mm.
Which one of us?
Let's go with Corbett.
Oh, Corbett. I'm rolling for Corbett.
Please.
I could have rolled. I didn't even think about it.
An ot 3. She's on fire tonight.
Woo!
She hits the base of one of the largest stalactites that's up on the ceiling.
It does nothing.
It cracks, crumbles, and just comes down like a sword from an angel, and just rams right into Dagon, what you perceive to be his Dagon, and just he crumbles it back into the water. There's bubbles that looks like blood,
Fish.
and everyone is just freaking out.
That is a scariest
Fuck was that?
Yeah,
That was a scariest response.
That was
Apparently
the
the boys
sound
are
that
big
it
on
made
eggs.
when it
That
fell
sounded
over.
down when it caved in on itself.
Everyone is freaking out. Now, Doctor, you wake up to the loudest noise you've ever heard. And then you see,
Okay.
you wake up, you look up, you see this mountain of a fish man with big pointy teeth and like cold dead eyes. It's probably the most frightening thing you ever seen. And then you just see the ceiling fall on top of it, crushing it back into the water. Make sand roll.
Sand roll. I was waiting. What's my sand? Where's my sand? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, 0.
Oh, awesome. Give me a D10.
That is what just happened.
Give me a D10.
Oh, D10. Okay. 9.
Woo!
She's yelling timber.
It's going down. Let's see what we get for that. Roll me another D10.
Say what?
Roll me another D10, please.
Another D10. Okay. Gotcha.
Yep.
5.
Yay! Let's see.
Cannibalism.
Finish.
Looking fine over there.
I'm not sure that's the one you want to pick.
Oh, the
Well, it's
investigator
okay.
watches
You're
the
surrounded by
type
them.
of object or person as a safety blanket. Well, right beside you is Ma Tabby.
Of the people that you can
Wait a minute. What were you saying? I couldn't hear.
You got 5, which in the rule book is a fetish.
Oh.
You
Hello, kitty.
latch yourself onto the closest thing as a safety blanket, which appears to be Ma Tabby.
Oh, Ma Tabby. Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Oh, I can't believe this has been happening. Oh, hold me. And I
Ma Tabby sees
hug
you,
her.
recognizes you, goes, Doctor, oh my God, it's so good to see. Holy shit, you have chicken feet.
Oh,
I'll thank you not to stare at my deformity.
I don't blame you, though, as it is a sight to behold.
Yes, I know. I know.
It's just like, yeah, I understand that we've been captured by cultists and the big, huge thing that came out of the water, but your feet!
I know. They did this to me. They did this to me somehow.
I've been in this town for like at least 5 years. I mean, I had to deal with the weirdness of the church and all their fish things, but what does chicken feet have to do with their whatever?
I don't know. Right now, I don't care. I'm just glad to see you.
And then I'm assuming you like latch onto her.
Yeah, I'm hugging her. Bear hugging.
It is the weirdest, lumpiest hug you've ever given. It feels so weird when you're grabbing onto her.
It's
Like
something
there's-
moves.
Almost like there's a person in between you. It's somewhat comforting, but so also weird because whatever's under there is kind of moving.
Why, Ma Tabby, are you expecting?
Jesus Christ, stop touching me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ma, if you're
Let's get the
expecting,
hell out of
you
here
should
while
have
those
seen
things
me.
distracted. And Ma Tabby starts to try and make her way somewhere, and then she realizes there's really nowhere to go. There are people.
Yes, let's get out of here. Yes, come on.
There's people in front of you that have robes that are looking at the big bubbles and blood that's in the pool. There's about 5 of them staring into the pool, and then just a town, all the town folk below you.
Wait, say that again? Because I swear I just heard you say all the town folk below you.
Below.
Oh, below.
Below.
My Canadian accent ain't that bad.
It ain't that good, eh?
You beat me too. I was gonna say it ain't that good either, but
No, this is just what English sounds like when it's spoken properly. Now,
I think English would have to disagree with you, sir.
now, as you guys are making the ruckus, people are still kind of freaking out, but you hear one of them in the crowd just sort of like kind of sing. Everyone kind of separates away from him, and he just sort of points up to where the podium is and goes, "There! The shot came from there!" And everyone just sort of looks up and sees Corbett standing there with the sheriff holding on to her arm.
What?
Corbett!
You hear murmuring, and then you see everyone start to.
Can we really hear anything right now?
What's that?
I can
Just
hear
fired
things.
that gun
Some
twice.
some of the people hear it murmuring, but you see everyone sort of filter into some type of hall, like basically a doorway down in the cavern, and you see the shadows play on the mine shaft that goes down behind you guys.
Well, I hurriedly start ushering them back towards the dumbwaiter.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you guys start heading towards the dumbwaiter.
Yes. Mortimer, get ready to shoot. Whatever.
As
Please.
everyone is sort of filtering through the cavern, Ma Tabby sort of takes everything sort of in and motions to. She picks up little Pete quite deftly, like you're actually surprised. Like she just picks him up like he's like a little baby, throws him up on her shoulder and says, "Okay, Doc, let's go." And she jumps off the podium, which with the crowd of people away, you realize is like almost 8 feet up in the air. Like from the level or whatever, it's about 8 feet. And she hops down, and everyone's going the one way, and she sort of veers off to the right. And you notice there's another, almost like another exit. You don't know if it goes in, where it goes. It's just another cavern to go into.
Okay. Oh, Ma Tabby, where are you going? Don't go without me. And I'm gonna.
You jump down, and you find it real easy to hop down. 8 feet's nothing.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna jump down.
You jump down and you run after Ma Tabby. Ma Tabby, for a round lady, seems to be able to go at quite a pace.
And you also find you have gained speed as your chicken legs are quite nimble.
Pretty much.
Yes. Powerful chicken.
So you guys head towards that cavern. The rest of the group.
I kind of look over my shoulder and say, "Corbett, come on!"
Corbett, you look down, you see Ma Tabby and the doc hop off the podium and run to a different direction.
Hey, sure. We might want to check out what they're doing.
And how exactly do you suggest we get down there?
Oh, yeah. Never mind. Let's go.
That is the most reasonable conversation I think we have ever had.
I know.
The rest of you, I'm assuming you guys head off.
Yeah, I was pushing all of them towards the dumbwaiter to begin with, so.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
guys are heading that way, and as you make it to the dumbwaiter, you find that's going to be really hard to get that dumbwaiter going. But only 2 people can fit at a time.
Oh,
That's fine. Sheriff's just getting in a position where he can defend them with that flame gun.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'll pull the rope. I'll take care of the muscle work.
Okay, so who's good? Who's getting in? Now, I will say this: if you have one person go in, it'll go faster. Because you'd be able to get that one person up, bring it back down, kind of thing, faster than trying to put 2 people in. So try and muscle them up.
All right, well, let's send one person up. Let's send the deputy. Because he's the strongest.
That's
Okay.
probably a really good idea.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I was gonna say the sheriff's defending, so
All right,
pop down, ready to go.
I'll stand at the top then and play donkey and haul people up.
Yep. So I'm assuming that Mortimer's doing the pulling.
Sure.
Okay. So as you're getting the deputy up there, the mound of people are coming up the cavern and turning the corner. They're about 30 feet away
Not my problem.
and making their way down the corridor.
Get a meat wave.
There's about to be a heat wave with the meat wave.
I have one job to get the deputy up the elevator.
So you're pulling on that rope.
That's
Give
right.
me a strength check.
Oh, yes, easily. 37.
Seeing all those people out there, he's just like, we really should do this fast.
Do the monkey.
So you're pulling. They're making their way towards you. They
Yeah, as
realize
he's
that you
pulling, the
guys have-
sheriff loudly commands, "Stop running towards us! I don't want to hurt you." Just to give
as you
him a
look
heads
at
up.
them, you realize common sense may not be in their best interest.
That's fine because he just made the warning just in case there were some sacrifices, people that weren't necessarily involved in this in there. So maybe they have enough sense to turn back because he pulls the trigger as he says it to spray the fire in front of him to block off the tunnel.
You spray the fire, and you smell cooked fish, and you hear screaming people.
That's not pleasant. I feel like I need a sand roll for that, honestly.
Yeah,
It's not a murderer.
I'm
He's
not
not-
even looking. Oh, God, the smell requires a sand roll.
Sure, it's not cooked.
I
people,
passed that. I
screaming
rolled a
fish.
21.
You just smell cooked fish. You didn't, but the no. I would say everyone in the hall would have to give a sand roll because you hear that scream. People burning. Yeah, it's not a fun feel.
And the sizzle of burning fish flesh.
Fish peoples.
Sheriff is torn because he's sad that he had to kill these people, but now he's hungry.
Now here's the really messed up part. The people behind the people that got burnt are using them like meat shields.
That's fine. He shot this twice so far. He shot it once in the church.
Yep.
And he just shot it here. So he's gonna pull the trigger again. Like he's just gonna keep that ball of fire in front of them trying to buy time. So like when it looks like they're starting to get through that line, he throws out another line of fire. You understand
Alright,
what I mean,
so-
James?
So you're firing again. Like, are you arcing it? Are you?
I want to keep them as far away from him as they can, but yeah, he might arc this one just so it breaks up the momentum they have coming towards him.
Yeah,
Because the people pushing bodies are still going to get lit up by what's on the ground.
exactly. That's
So yeah, he's arcing it over them to try to stop the momentum of people coming towards them.
Just give me a roll. I want to see if how. I feel like there's a bit of skill with this because you're using a flamethrower and you've never used one before, obviously. So I want to see if you're hitting the ceiling or if you're you catching them or whatnot.
That's 13.
So you arc it over the people that are dead and burnt, and these people are trying to push forward with using them, but then the flame goes over and lands on the people. Like, you don't hit the people holding the people in front, but you get the people behind them. You know what I mean?
Like I said, I'm stopping the momentum because that's what that's going to do. It's going to cork them because it's going to keep the people from front from going too far forward because there's no momentum behind them anymore.
You definitely stop everyone behind the people pushing.
That's fine. That's what I'm planning on.
But the people pushing are
Still pushing.
Still pushing. So you've got like about 4 or 5 people that are
That's fine. I can deal with them.
basically sociopaths because they're using burnt corpses as shields as they come at you.
Yeah, and the sheriff's gotten serious because what the sheriff does is put the flamethrower back in his holster and takes his rifle and starts picking them off to keep it from coming any further.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'm going to see if Corbett wants to do anything as well.
Oh gosh. Well, the only other thing that I could possibly do would be to shoot stalactites off the ceiling to fall upon the advancing horde below, but that might include me.
This cavern doesn't have the stalactites. It's sort of like a mine shaft, like that's all been kind of cleared out.
One can always hope. Yeah. So, well, I guess I'll carve a singular path with the hand cannon.
All right. Are you going to warn everyone beside you, or?
No.
I already can't hear. The sheriff's deaf.
Yeah. So it's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna assist. I know all these people. I know who I'm shooting.
Hey, give me a roll, Pete, for Leah.
Leah's like, here, hold my beer.
Yes. Seriously. I got this.
It's like here you have the sheriff just methodically picking people off. And Leah's like, move out the way, boom.
Actually, are there still people coming in the still coming up the stair? I want to say stairwell, but there's not a stairwell coming up the tunnel into.
So you fire off your hand cannon, and basically just 3 of the people right in front of you just yeah, they're just gone. They're like just gross.
So
There's 2 people on the other sides of the wall that see what happened, and they're just like, kind of thing. They throw the bodies that they have in front of them forward, and they sort of duck.
Does that make a difference?
It's definitely slowed everything down.
Okay, good.
By that time, the deputy has made it to the top and gave the signal to Mortimer, and the elevator shaft comes back down again.
Okay.
And
I gotta lower it.
decide who goes in.
What are you doing, Pete?
I'm lowering the
No, it's come down. The reason why.
Yeah, you're lower. No, you're more raising something with that. He broke Leah.
Yeah.
She's done. She's done.
Anyway, we gotta get the elevator back down.
So
Okay, the elevator is back up.
elevator shaft is down. Who's getting in?
Let's
I'm
see,
still
so
covering.
deputy, sheriff.
So
I think
Deputy's
I
already up.
might fire off one shot and get in the No, it's okay. I'm not
Send
going
the
to do that.
doctor.
Doctor's out.
Doctor's out with, she went the other way.
She went a different way with
She went on
Montavi.
an adventure. Let's see. Sheriff, are you gonna go?
Sheriff's still guarding. Like he's like, get on the thing. We ain't got
All
a lot
right,
of time left.
fine.
Corbett, get in the bus.
So Corbett gets in.
Yep.
Okay.
I start pulling the rope.
You pulling the rope. The deputy's helping pulling the rope, so that part's no problem. The sheriff is burning everything down. You've pretty much got this on lock. Like this is not a big deal. However, deputy, give me a listen roll.
Excuse me.
It sleeps and creeps and slides and cries across the wall.
Ooh, I'm 5. Yeah.
Yeah, you hear that the squelching noise.
Beware of the blind.
And you turn around and you see those lanterns going out.
Oh, that's
no.
beautiful. It's just gorgeous.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to send the dumbwaiter down.
Yep. Well, the dumbwaiter's going pretty quick because Mortimer's helping you. Corbett's bringing her, like, trying to get back up. You got, like, a turn before she'll get up there. I'm just seeing what you want to do. You see the darkness coming closer, and from the darkness, you see, like, something sort of reach out and grab Zachary and drag him from around the corner and into the darkness.
So sad. Too bad. Bye-bye.
That'll keep him busy
He
for a
asked for
second.
What's that?
That'll keep him busy for a second while we get everybody else up
There
here.
you go. So Corbett's now up, and
I get it out of the elevator and say hi to the deputy.
Hey, there's something in the darkness. Keep an eye on it.
Well, I don't have that, oh God, what is it?
Don't have eyes?
I don't have the ability to cast magic missile in the darkness, so.
No, just point your gun at the darkness.
I'll
If you
point-
see anything, shoot it.
You have the ability to cast bullet into the darkness.
I'll go ahead and cast hand cannon into the darkness if I
Exactly.
feel threatened.
Precisely.
So that is what I will do. I'll just stand guard.
no problem.
Pointing.
You send the dumbwaiter back down. There's Mortimer and the sheriff. Sheriff, you're just you start to actually see some of the cavern walls starting to melt, like almost like turning into magma.
That's fun. That's going to slow him down more.
Yeah.
Liquid hot magma.
Yep. So who's getting in now? Mortimer?
Yep, because I'm still guarding.
Yep.
Just go ahead.
Sheriff, you're a good man. I'm not.
You know, you don't know anything about the sheriff, but he may be thinking, you know what? At worst case scenario, I get to see my wife again. That's what he's thinking right now.
Sheriff, I think you might die. And there's
Go
something-
ahead and get on the damn dumbwaiter. Jesus Christ, don't get all sentimental about it.
All right, I get in the dumbwaiter and I
As
start.
you're going up, he goes, you ain't half bad yourself. Now go.
I slept with your wife.
What? You may not want to say that. He does still have the fire.
Just turns around and just engulfs the dumbwaiter with flame. So the dumbwaiter is going up. Doctor, you are following Ma Tabby, and it seems like you found this like little cavern. It's super. You're trying to keep up with her, and if you're not keeping up with her, it seems like you could get easily lost because there's a lot of twists and turns. And The walls and the floor are very smooth, like they've been cleaned and polished.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep following her.
Okay.
As I
And
can.
she's making her way, and she seems to find a spot. And she's like, "We can hold up here. We'll be fine. We'll stay here. Hopefully everything dies down, or maybe we can sneak out later."
Okay, I look at where she's indicating.
Pardon?
Indicating.
And she just sort
Where
of.
is it that we're holding up?
Well, it's just like a dark sort of corner that allows you to kind of sneak in. There's enough room for you and Ma Tabby to kind of sit in there and hide.
How do you know about this place? How did you know about that entrance?
I'm just running. I found this as we were running. Get
But how
in.
did you know about that entrance to begin with?
I'm going to hide here. If you don't like it, then you go find another spot. And then Ma Tabby dives in.
I look behind us to see if anybody's following.
Doesn't seem like anyone's there, but you're hearing a lot of commotion.
Okay. Yeah, what the hell? I'll dive in.
Okay. As you dive in, it's pitch black. You can't see anything. It's really hard to, like, you're feeling the walls, and it's very tight and cramped. And then you feel a slight puncture in your leg.
Ah!
We're
Pull
having
back.
chicken legs
And
tonight?
then another one in the other leg.
Ow! What is that?
And you
And I reach down and
you reach down and you feel a bald baby head on your leg
oh, what is that?
as you start to
Okay, so do
pass
I
it,
remember what happened the last
everything
time?
gets real fuzzy and you feel like numb and you sort of hit the ground. And Ma Tabby just goes, "Well, if I'm going to be held up here, my kid's got to eat."
So see, do I remember what happened with her before when she attacked me with her babies?
No. This is all new to you.
Okay, well I'm gonna try shredding whatever I can shred with my feet as I'm losing consciousness.
Okay, give it a try. Tell me what the number is.
76.
Yeah, you kick out kind of like haphazard. You feel something rope-like but squishy in between Ma Tabby and the babies. And you roll over and you just see like a baby mouth kind of coming towards your face with two little fangs. And then you black out. Now, Sheriff.
Lesson learned, kids. Always ignore your fetishes.
Sheriff, the people are getting closer, but they're not. Like it's really hard. Like clearly, there's lava, there's corpses, there's burnt flesh. It's a horror show in this cavern, basically from your gun.
Yeah, I bet, but he's not letting up. He fires again if he has to.
The deputy brings up Mortimer. They bring back down the dumbwaiter. You see the dumbwaiter's made it down. Do you hop in?
What he does is, as he's hopping in, he tosses a stick of dynamite towards the lava.
Okay. Let me do a quick roll.
Billy.
Okay.
Yep.
Everyone's trying to bring you back up, and as you just hit the top of the thing, the dynamite goes off. Apparently, the lava lit the fuse a little closer than you expected, and there's a big rumbling, and rocks fall, all that kind of stuff. Deputy, if you can make me a roll, see if you let go of the rope. if you're still there.
Deputy.
Deputy, your sheriff needs you.
What dexterity?
I would say this is a strength roll to see if you still
Strength.
hold on to that rope.
Not a problem. 28.
Okay, you hold fast. The sheriff's able to jump out so you can let go of the rope. As he dives out of the way, he looks up and you just see what looks like a wall, but it's got like these little feelers coming out, like catfish feelers, sort of sticking out and doing this kind of thing, like they're trying to find stuff. And then you see a mouth open with an eye inside it and look at you guys.
I just ain't the. I don't know if this is the weirdest thing he's seen in the last 15 minutes or not. So what do you
I'm
want
gonna
us to
get-
do, Keeper?
I'm going to get out my knife and cut that rope. So nobody.
I'm gonna get out my gun and shoot the eye.
What gun are you shooting the eye with?
Yay!
I just want to know out of character. Sheriff is just kind of like,
The only gun I got.
Yep.
Panini.
Panini's taking a shot. So
this can
Yes,
only end
roll.
poorly.
13.
you get it right in the center. The little black part in the middle, it just goes right in. And this thing forms several mouths and bellows, just wails, and retreats back where the pool was. And you see that you didn't notice before, but it was actually blocking your way of getting out of the cavern.
Well, not anymore, motherfucker.
Yeah. And I'm assuming you guys are all running. And if you may notice that the mine shaft is starting to rumble and shake, and rocks are starting to fall.
Oh yeah, just running, run.
Everybody's running, trying to get out of here. You guys are going. Rocks are falling. Everyone give me dex checks.
Oh, 10.
Oh, fucking 4.
Nice.
30.
We're all good.
Someone roll for Leah.
Leah rolls a 78.
Okay. Leah, your character takes 4 points of damage from a rock coming down on your shoulder. It was not a good feeling.
Okay. Ow.
Ow.
Doc, I'm gonna need your help. Oh, wait, no, Doc's not here.
Doc
I'll
is
help
not
you.
there.
I don't
No.
know if the doc will ever be there again.
It's okay.
So you guys are running. The cave collapses down, and you jump out, and somehow you guys all make it. The mine shaft collapses, and you guys have dealt with the terrible town, even though you've trapped everyone at the bottom of this mine shaft.
Fuck that.
I mean, really, what did you want us to do? Save them?
Yeah.
I tried.
No, you did what you could. You guys aren't expecting the train to be coming into town, at least for a day or two.
And then the day starts all over again.
No, you guys make your way back into town, go to your respective spots, your beds and all the rest of it. You guys go to bed. You wake up the next
I would
day.
suggest us all sleeping in one centralized location, so we go to Montabis.
You all go to Tabby's. Assuming you all go to bed like normal. Am I wrong, or You guys all gonna like sleep?
After much drinking, yeah, the sheriff will go to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sleep will eventually come.
You guys eventually all go to sleep. You wake up
Do, 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 do.
and Ma Tabby's there. And the doctor's there with her, helping her with bartending.
Who else is there?
Check
Little
out the
Pete.
dog's feet.
Doc's feet look fine.
The normal people feet.
Normal people feet. She's
What?
wearing one of those nice like chokers that covers her neck.
So wait, I got people feet now?
Yeah,
You got people feet now,
but you got a turkey neck.
but you got one of those Victorian chokers around your neck,
That was funny. Turkey neck.
and she's wearing a corset and looking like one of Ma Tabby's girls.
Like I said, who else is here?
Sure.
Ma Tabby, the doc, and you guys.
That's it. Nobody else came out, right?
Nobody else.
Okay, that's all I'm worried about. 'Cause
Alright. Okay.
Sheriff's just like, okay, that's weird, but whatever. We did see them run off, so they could have got out some other way in the tunnels, which of course makes them go, we need to like be
Yeah.
ready for at least a few days to know if anybody's coming.
And you guys hear a whistle, and the train shows up.
Yes.
That's it. Train showed up. People are coming off like they're expecting to go into work, check out the mines, all that kind of stuff.
Mines are closed.
In fact,
You've all been laid off.
Sheriff walks to the train and gets on.
Yeah.
I am.
Fuck this
I'm
town.
doing
I'm
the same
done.
thing.
The people that get off
going
the
on.
train see you guys coming and then look past you, freak out, and run onto the train.
All the more reason to run onto the train.
Good move.
Does anyone look behind them?
No.
No.
Not till I'm on the train.
Not say on the train.
Not till I'm on the train.
Mortimer? You're muted.
You're muted.
Gotta unmute yourself, Pete.
What the fuck? All right. You can't understand how I talk? I'll look back.
You look back, and that wall with those catfish feelers is slowly coming up the main I guess drive of this town. Slowly dragging itself. Doesn't seem like it's seen light, so it doesn't seem like it's enjoying being out in the sun, but it's making its way towards you.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing I still have 2 sticks of dynamite.
Well, as you walk closer to it, it doesn't move. It just sits there, and the feelers move and all that kind of stuff. Eyes form and teeth open and maw and all that kind of stuff, and then close and dissolve.
Go home.
Wait, you shot it.
He shot it. He shot it in the eye.
Yeah, you did. It just stares at you. And then when you see the teeth open and you see the eye that you shot comes out, and it's got like just a dead looking eye.
Go home.
Still looking at you. You hear the train's whistle go.
I light a stick of dynamite
Okay.
and I toss it in the mouth and run for the train.
Okay. It slowly tries to follow you.
He's gonna kill us all.
Yes.
The train starts moving, Pete.
I jump on the back of the train.
Give me a dex roll.
Please help me. 48 out of 60.
Okay, so you hop on. This thing is trying to get closer. As it starts to get closer and closer, Ma Tabby comes out with an umbrella, reaches into the thing and pulls out the dynamite and just pops the wick off.
What?
She waves bye to you guys and walks back into her hotel.
I didn't see nothing. I didn't see
And
nothing. Sure
you
says I
guys
didn't see nothing.
exit.
Stage left.
Yeah.
Yay.
And you somehow survive to live out your lives jobless,
Homeless.
homeless, and
Pursued by a Shoggoth for the rest of
But
my
this
life.
is before the age of social media. I'm sure we could find jobs.
Yeah.
A doctor will always have a job.
Oh, you have a job. You have a very
Yes.
specific job.
Yes.
You are going to go on to found Popeye's Chicken.
You no, she no longer has those chicken legs. She has found a new career and a new calling, and
Oh, did she go on the train?
Mhm.
she
In the
is-
service industry.
Nobody knows chicken better than me.
There you go. Well, guys, that's Weird West Cthulhu. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo!
Indeed.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for sticking with us for all the craziness. I think we're going to be taking a break just because of summertime and everything. We'll be back in a little later on, but we need a well-deserved rest. So, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for enjoying this. No shout-outs today. I just want to enjoy having a break for a while. So, you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.